Hello, dear ones. It's Star Mother coming at you live. I have declared myself Shakti priestess and the mother of the sacred feminine movement. Would you like to step into your limitless self? Like, really commit to your limitless self? Would you like to sit in the circle of supportive, wise women like you? Then listen on. Women today are juggling a lot. We now make up more than half of the workforce in the US. We make most of the purchasing decisions. There are more women than men in college today. Yet we have more choices in relationships and life than ever before. Yet we often feel overwhelmed. We feel like we're not good enough. And we also speak to ourselves like a harsh critic instead of a loving best friend. And we're often busy putting other people's needs ahead of our own. Research shows that women today are less happy than a generation ago. I suggest that sexism and misogyny are rooted in the developed world. Women are fighting for rights, begging for equality, and enduring untold abuses. One example of this reality is that women in the US still do not have equal rights to men under the US Constitution. I have been screaming into the wind about this for years. I'm frustrated, and yes, I'm angry because all it would take for the US to have an equality clause or a gender equality clause in the Constitution is for the Senate to remove the time limit on the Equal Rights Amendment. However, this is not a priority now, and most US citizens are not aware of this fact. I'm realizing that this actually hurts me to be angry and screaming into the wind, knowing that really the only change I can make is from inside me. The truth is I've felt invisible, and I know many women feel this way. So now I'm choosing to show up, speak up, and make a stand for our future and the future of our children, even if I look a little, well, different. The exciting thing is feminine power and liberation does look different in the world, and we are the leaders that are here that get to create how our authentic feminine expresses herself. We are all creatrixes. Anything else is a lie. This is called a power paradox. On one hand, we have so much potential under that masculine power structure. On the other hand, we have not even begun to scratch the power of women. And this makes us angry because we're not meant to be beggars. We are queens. We are here for a higher purpose in this world that is yet to be revealed. We feel like there's something more for us, yet we often don't know what it is, and we don't know how to manifest it. We are taught and programmed to compete, conquer, and fight our way to the top of the world that is based often on a toxic masculine power structure. The truth is that many of our current systems do not serve our authentic connection with the sacred feminine within everyone, regardless of how we identify gender-wise. And the truth is that women's power is limitless, yet this is rarely seen or cultivated in our limited societal energy or consciousness. Women often tell ourselves lies about our limitations that diminish our true identity and ability to become who we're meant to be in this world. As a liberation coach, I support women in developing witness consciousness or self-observation. This is about examining ourselves on a level of identity, on a deep, deep spiritual level. We have to get real about how we've absorbed this limited level of consciousness and then name it, claim it, and then let it go. This may show up as I feel invisible, like I had. I'm too much. I'm not enough. Yes. I'm too old. Yes. I'm not pretty enough. Or I'm just not good enough. These are all lies we tell ourselves that are based on what I call the shadow culture. It is up to us to create a new and empowering story based on the reality of who you are, a limitless, magical being who is here for a sacred purpose. I invite you to take a leap and be your limitless self, or in your authentic feminine power. Now is the time, dear sister. You are in the universe, and the universe is in you. You might ask, how do I begin to deepen my connection with this powerful energy of creation? The best way I have found is to connect within to the mother within us all, Mother Earth. I believe that nature is the deepest part of our spirituality, and that nature is our true nature, everyone. And that's a great thing we can all unify with in terms of our spirituality. The truth is that nothing outside of you will ever give you a sense of self. Our opportunity now is to go within and connect to Mother Earth or our spirituality in a way that feels right to you. Nature is our true nature. It is time for us to turn our anger or passion into compassion, starting with our relationship to ourself. We are the lover, we are the beloved. It is time for us to create sacred feminism from the inside out. You get to define what that is. You get to define what it means to be who you're really meant to be in this world. There's no outside judge shaking his masculine, bearded, white man finger at you. That's an illusion that we've created. It's up to us to commit to creating our consciousness. It's our responsibility to let go of the stories that keep us down. The truth is, there is a new level of consciousness available to you right now. This requires that you are committed to letting go of who you think you are, developing faith in your higher self, and listening to your intuition. Are you ready to claim your authentic power? You are a sacred leader. You are the artist and the art. All of the wisdom in the universe is within you. Now is the time for all of us to take a leap into sacred feminism or your authentic power, however you define it. Women and the sacred feminine is here to lead with love, compassion, and wisdom. And this really takes faith. Are you ready to consciously step into your limitless self? If so, I invite you to learn a little bit more about coaching with me and my Women Empowering Women groups. Blessings, dear. You are in the universe, and the universe is in you.